Hey, all right, everybody, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with November 27th, which was a couple of days ago. So, November 27th, 1966, the highest scoring NFL game, which still stands today, was between the Washington Commanders, where they defeated the New York Giants 72-41. And the total points obviously was 113. That is still seen as, to this day, that record still holds as the highest scoring NFL game. And it was between the Commanders, who defeated the Giants 72-41, which is wild to me. That's a crazy score. November 27th, 1997, Lions Barry Sanders at that time became the second all-time rusher behind Peyton. He is now third because Emmitt Smith, as most football people know, is now first. But at this time, in 1997, on November 27th, Lions Barry Sanders became the second all-time rusher. Today, he stands in third. Still one of the best rushers, running backs to ever play the game. But anyway, that's just how it stands right now. All right, November 28th. I don't know if people remember, but in 2010, Cortland Finnegan and Texans wide receiver Andre Johnson got into a huge fight in the fourth quarter in the middle of the game. Now, people keep insisting that Finnegan was the instigator, kept messing with, Johnson throughout the game. And finally, Johnson just blew a gasket and pushed him to the floor and ripped his helmet off. And of course, then Finnegan ripped his helmet, and they basically started punching each other. And both guys were ejected and fined $25,000 each, but they weren't suspended. Obviously, in today's game, they would have been suspended, which is interesting that this is in 2010 and we're in 2022. But this definitely would have been followed by a suspension in today's game. All right. November 29th, 1934. The first nationally broadcast game was actually between the Bears and the Detroit Lions. The Bears did win that game 19-16. So in 1934, November 29th, that's when they broadcasted nationally an NFL game. On November 29th, 1987, Joe Montana completed a record 22 consecutive passes. On November 29th, 1987, Venice Glenn of the San Diego Chargers ran back an interception for 103 yards. It was at that time an NFL record. And November 29th, 1992, Jerry Rice caught his 100th NFL touchdown pass. And then finally, something a little bit sadder. I don't know if people remember this, but also November 29th, 1992, Dennis Byrd of the New York Giants was paralyzed after neck injury in a game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, this is why, as much as we love football, we do know that scary things can happen. And unfortunately, this was one of those awful moments. And so those are your facts of this week in the NFL.
Awesome. Thank you, Delilah, very much. That's always good stuff.
Thanks for watching. If you liked that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.